tornado on the ground about maybe 6, 7, 8 miles ahead of us, or ahead of me, heading home. Family's in a safe spot right now. I haven't been posting much, obviously the last 3 or 4 days, but we had a tornado come right through a block and a half away from us about 3 days ago, and then last night one came through, I would say maybe a quarter mile, half mile northwest of us, and then now this one as well. So that's part of it. A little distracted, a little busy with work, but I did want to let y'all know what's been going on. You know, so I'm gonna keep this rolling. I'll post this. Hopefully there's nothing to see. Hopefully I'm just gonna post nothing to see. But it's supposed to hit Mount Pleasant at 6:20, and Columbia at 6:35. And I don't live in Mount Pleasant. I'm in between those areas, and obviously people are driving super slow. So we'll see whether I make it back before the storm gets to me. It's going to be pretty close. I mean, the speed limit is about 45 miles here, and everybody's doing 35 or 40, and it's not even raining. Keep on going, people. Slow boats. At least 50. Safe enough to do 50. I have too much faith in my fellow drivers here in the state of Tennessee to get home. I think might be the tornado over there, possibly. As long as I make both these lights. If I don't make this green light, if I don't, I might have to bail into the turn lane and go into the store. Alright, this is the quickest path home by about 15 seconds. My wife and I have timed it a lot. So yeah, earlier we had another tornadic cell come through, like literally just a mile or so from the back of the house. Hopefully this is just going to lift up, pass over everybody, not hit us, not anybody else. Looks like I'm in a safe spot though, everybody. Not seeing any trees bending. Yeah, okay. Looking good unless I turn the corner and the tornado's there. I mean, there's a lot of trees here. But yeah, I'll get back to a good regular rotation of reading some Elvis books and bringing people on the channel. That is northwesterly, which is the route that the storms are going to come from the west and head northeast. So it's probably right back there. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't get nothing serious here. But I'm home. Tornado sirens going off. Say prayers for everybody here again. All right, I'm home. The sirens are going off there in Spring Hill. So we've had a lot of tornadoes and tornado activity. This was actually earlier today before this video was made. This was about, I want to say around 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock Tennessee time. And, that is actually a storm that I filmed going right behind our house, going towards Franklin, Tennessee, sort of. And that's right there. This is from a parking lot right next to my house. Like literally across that field is where I live. And that's the storm track that I'd filmed. And then I came over to pick up some food from the store. and that's where the storm was heading. And another picture of it right here. You know, and most of these tornadoes that have been coming through and tornado warnings have been in the middle of the night. So that's part of the reason why I haven't done videos is literally I've been up all night with my family just and while they're sleeping watching. This was a storm that the other night when we had tornado warnings, I believe it was maybe last night or the day before. We had tornadoes, two tornadoes that came through town, an EF1 and EF2. This was a town prior to it hitting us, what it did to it. Now, we didn't have that type of damage, thankfully. Yeah, I mean, it's the south and really where y'all are at, too. Some of y'all might have experienced. I want to hear if you've been through any storm issues going on lately either. Anyways, TCB TLC, this is Rare Elvis Photos. We'll get back on a schedule soon. Here's a little video from a neighborhood of that supercell. This is over in the division off of Drive. That is north, slightly northwest, but mainly north from Westfield Drive. Just in case it turns into being something. I can't really see what that front part's doing. Wind is blowing out the small little storm there from my back. That's north of Drive. What's behind the trees there is the one that looks a little uglier. And I see on the radar, that's kind of towards Franklin from where we're at. Although I don't think that's Franklin, but definitely something. Well, and it was this. It was this storm right here. You know, and of course, I hope all of y'all are safe. And I probably shouldn't have driven home. I probably should have found a safe spot. But there's really no safe buildings from tornadoes. So when I saw the radar, looked at the radar, the storm track, I mean, I figured I was probably safe. But obviously, it's not good to be on the road. And during that second tornado warning, I happened to be playing tennis, and yeah, I mean, the tornado alarm went off, and my wife was calling me, and I got home. And it's a good thing I didn't drive south like I was going to, because the storm took a different track. Not this one that you're looking at, but the other one that I was showing, videotaping, driving in the car, and I would have just ran right into it. All right, TCB TLC, this is Rare Elvis Photos. If you're still here, I actually wrote a song for a local meteorologist and made a music video for him. So I'm going to play it. Let me know what you think.
Sky, it starts to rumbling. What do you do? Hide under the covers as the sky turns black from blue? Or do you find the one guy that's got your back all night? Whether down in Muletown, tell you when it's safe to come back out. Weather down in Muletown. When the thunder starts to clap and lightning strikes the ground, tune in to the weather down in Muletown. Captain and the weather down in Muletown.
All in motion. This goes back a while, so I'll let that play a second. You can kind of see it.
Tell you when it's safe to come back out. Tune into the captain and the weather down in Muletown.
If you're still here, I just realized that I did write a song called Tupelo Tornado, and of course that's should have been Elvis's nickname if it wasn't, and he survived a tornado as a child, and so I wrote a song about it. So if you made it this far, well, I guess you'll get rewarded with a song for Elvis.
When he was a baby in 1936, the weather got all crazy, twisting trees and smashing sticks. Mama prayed and held him close until the storm had stopped. They left that cellar and everything was gone, 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 gone. Mother Nature came to visit, tore up every piece of sacred ground, but it must have left something in that boy deep and way on down. 'Cause as he grew, his legs would twist and turn, beating on that hardware store guitar. His desire burned, and in that desire his own storm would grow. He became the Tupelo tornado. He was far too young to remember anything, but legend says that's the day he began to dance and sing. Mother Nature came to visit, tore up every piece of sacred ground, but it must have left something in that boy deep and way on down. 'Cause as he grew, his legs would twist and turn, beating on that hardware store guitar. His desire burned, and in that desire his own storm would grow. He became the Tupelo tornado. He changed entire landscapes, changed the world that we knew. That moment that sky turned black from that Mississippi blue. Mother Nature came to visit, tore up every piece of sacred ground,